The Sports Ball Stuff podcast is brought to you by What Lola Wants. Go to WLWPrivateChefs.com for information to reserve top quality chef and restaurant services in the Chicagoland area. Pulpery Media presents Sports Ball Stuff with your hosts, Brock and Ben. This is where we discuss the major sports stories that intrigue us and the little stories that enrage us.
Yesterday. I saw that.
But that's fine. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I mean, they played 2 games 2 days after they fucking won 3-0.
I know.
Which was perfect because Juventus and Leeds both won 3-0 the same day. Notre Dame won and LSU won.
Yeah.
And then the Saints shipped that away.
That's all right. I'll take a good Saturday over a bad Sunday.
So, yeah, Leeds looked good. Noto's goal was fucking out of this world. I don't know how he did it with the ball coming at him and him running full speed at the ball. Like, you got to get that.
Well, he's how do I say? Or he's a good compliment to like Dan James, because Dan James has goals like that too. Like,
right.
All of a sudden, just out of no. And again, it's like
it's like Griezmann.
12 games.
It's like Griezmann.
Yeah, but
Griezmann's a little more prolific
and consistent.
That's right. Yeah. But the way the ball came through the box on the ground, and he was able to, do a whole bunch of calculus in his head.
Yeah.
Miles per hour, angle, foot, and put it in the fucking top of the net. Brilliant. I love that our defense didn't give up any goals.
Yeah.
What sucks is Farka I think he had found his best 11.
Yeah.
And now we lost our captain, which is fucking amazing. For what amounts to the
2 months,
the rest of the year.
Yeah, yeah, because if he's out
10 weeks, I think they said,
and so that's going to be 4 weeks of rehab.
Correct. He'll be out until after the international break at the beginning of the year.
He's got such a fun name, Apadou.
I love him.
Yeah,
he's really good in the center of the park. He really is. He's underrated in the center of the park.
Although I think we do have a lot of defensive guys, so I don't think that's going to.
Tanaka is the guy who played for him.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what he does there.
But we're only 3 points off of first.
Yeah, we're 1 game out of first.
Yeah.
Yeah, with a decent goal differential.
Yeah, we still have an 8.
Correct. So if you look,
Sunderland's got 10, Burnley's got 10, but if we can get Sheffield United only has 7, so we could easily be in third. God, if we just had one more point, we would be in third place. But yeah,
Sturrock, love him.
Well, of course. Yeah.
Struck. If I hear another British man call him Struck or whatever the fuck they call him.
We do not pronounce the proper German.
No,
yeah.
Fuck all of you guys. We're just gonna.
I think that Struck.
So, all right, I'm gonna say it again. All right, this is 2 weeks in a row. Junior Firpo has been good.
I'll tell you, Farka
knows how to
handle
I
him.
still see him making mistakes here and there, but for the most part, he is. I think it's probably more his discipline than anything else. And I mean, not getting too far forward.
Yeah.
Which I hate because he's always lazy getting back.
Well, but I think that's been under Farka, particularly the back four.
Right.
He's kept them of going do not
You know why?
You all don't press.
Because in front of the two pivot midfielders, he has 3. So he's got 2 wingers up there as well.
Yeah.
So he doesn't need them bombing up and down the wings.
Right.
Stay
just
back
hang,
there.
Yeah.
And
protect.
If the ball rotates towards you, collect, but you've got a guy in front of you.
Right.
So I don't need you trying to beat 17 defenders and then not getting back on defense.
And then passing it to the opposing player.
Correct. I don't need you I don't need you doing that.
You're right. Well, and that in Firpo's defense, or not in his defense, but I mean, he made so many boneheaded moves,
which is what he does.
2-3 years ago,
he is Juan Cuadrado, a Jace.
But he's been under Farka.
That's what I'm
He's
saying.
been so much more controlled.
And he's got the
I
talent.
like, serviceable, yeah.
He's got the talent.
Yeah.
If he just cuts down on those stupid mistakes or
But that's
lapses in judgment or what do they say, switches off,
And that's my thing is that, like, particularly at the end of last season when a lot of people were saying get rid of Farka, is that Firpo to me is an example of what Farka brings to the overall of the team, and that he's got it's going to take a minute, but he's got everybody playing their role very well. Not perfectly, but very well.
So, almost like he's instilling a system.
Yeah, imagine that.
And everybody is finally buying in.
Right. And you have an ownership group that's invested in
and he's
setting
been
that up.
there longer than 6 months.
Right.
And he has experience getting people up to the Premier League, playing in the championship, staying in the top 4 in the championship. He's got all this experience. He knows what he's doing.
And you have a solid, and I know the English or the Leeds fan base is not entirely sold on it, but you have an ownership group that is not like struggling for money.
No.
So they are there solid. So unlike and
fully invested, not money. I mean,
right.
Clearly money wise, but like fully invested in.
But Rodriani was in flux every year. Like how are we going to pay for the expansion? How are we going to do this? How are we going to do that?
COVID fucked shit up.
Right.
But then, he had to pick and choose where he was going. It's like a goddamn video game. Like, where am I going to spend these 6 coins that I have? Am I going to upgrade my stadium?
Right.
Or am I going to sign 3 other players?
And also, too, is that as much as we love the man, did you really see Bielsa being like a long-term manager at that club?
No. He's like Conte.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a shelf life.
Yeah, 2 years max, or 3 years.
3 years max, yeah.
And then he's going to move on. He
life.
would have moved, even if they had kept him, he would have moved on.
That's where he's at now?
Yeah.
Yeah. If I had to guess, until he gets if he can get the Argentinian job,
yeah,
that would be it. If not, he might walk away after Uruguay.
Yeah, after he gets him a World Cup.
Probably. After he gets him back-to-back World Cups.
Right.
And a Gold Cup and a CONCACAF Cup.
But that's all right, because I'm glad we have one of his disciples coaching our team now.
Yeah, and he made his decision on the club.
How about that transition, motherfucker?
Yeah, because Pochettino, right?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't even look at the squad yet. I will say this: we did look at the kits.
Oh, they're fucking.
And please, Christ, keep the red and white stripes.
They're fire, I believe is.
The daughter would say slay.
Yeah. What was the other? Oh, they're preppy.
They're bussin'.
Yeah.
No cap.
Hey, everybody.
So Poch, yes, I didn't. Are you pulling up?
I'm trying to.
I know McKinney's there, and I know Pulisic's there. Pulisic, again, I'm going to go back to Italy, Serie A. Pulisic is on fire.
In fuego.
We call that in fuego. Yeah, correct. Yeah.
He's slaying.
He is slaying.
Oh, God.
He's taking care.
Oh, here we are.
He's scoring goals in the Milan Derby.
I don't want to go to the website. Yeah.
He is killing. Americans, by the way, Sargent, shout out.
The Sarge.
Scored against us tonight, Leeds yesterday. So, yeah. Hurry up and do that, because I'm going to gush over you.
All right. Goalkeepers, Horvath, number 1.
Okay, that makes sense. Yep.
Schulte, Zach Steffen, and Matt Turner. But I think Turner's coming off of injury.
It'll be Steffen.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive.
Defenders, Fossey. Am I saying that right?
Yep.
Lund, Mark McKenzie, Tim Ream.
Yep.
Anthony Robinson, Miles Robinson. That plays
no relation.
Joe Scally, Austin Trusty. God, I love some of these names. They're like old.
Scally is my favorite. I love that man.
They're old like baseball names.
Yeah.
Midfielders: Brendan Aronson, number 1.
Yes.
Gianluca Busio.
Huh. I wonder if this is his first call-up. Go ahead.
Johnny Cardoso.
Yeah, Cardoso, yeah.
Weston McKinney.
Yep.
Aiden Morris.
Yep.
Yunsas Musa.
Musala.
Yeah.
Musa.
Musa.
Okay, yep.
Mark Tillman.
Yep.
Forwards.
Wait, no. Go ahead. Finish.
No. That's it. Yeah. Balogun, Pepe. Oh, imagine that. Pulisic, Josh Sarge, Timothy Weah.
So they have him as a
Haji Wright.
Right.
Yeah. I like that.
Is Pulisic playing? I guess he's playing on the
But
wing
no
in the front.
son of old dude, right?
Reyna.
Yeah, Reyna. No
I wonder
Reyna.
if he's hurt.
But I like it. He's got Pepe.
Does it say who we play in these two games? Are they worth anything? Doesn't matter. You know why? Because Juventus today. Look that up. You can tell me a second.
Panama. What's that?
To say what? Just friendlies?
Yeah,
Nations League?
where I was looking, but it's also the U.S. men's national team site, which of course is Panama on October 12th.
Okay.
Also mid-month, and Mexico on
that's next
October
week. That's
15th.
why the Champions League was this week.
Yeah.
Which is why Juventus came back from a goal down twice and a man down.
Look at you.
We're
fucking segueing like nobody's business.
They were denied a clear penalty, and when I say clear penalty, is Vlahovic took a shot, okay, and the defender put his studs in the air on Vlahovic's shin.
Ooh.
In the box, clear as fucking day, no penalty.
And this was Champions League.
Yes, and
Did
it was
they
a French,
review it?
and it was, yes, they did.
And still said no?
Correct. They never called the official over to look at it. They just did it. The VAR did it. And we gave up a shit penalty where a defender did this and it hit his hand. That was after our goalie got a red card for trying to avoid a guy on a breakaway outside of the box like this, and it grazed his glove. It's like baseball hit by pitch. Like if it hits your fucking pants, it's a hit by pitch. Red card. But Dusan Vlahovic scored a fucking one, not the goal I showed you.
Yeah.
Vlahovic got the ball and left foot. It was one of those over the keeper.
It's very close to Abramovich.
You think? Vlahovic. He's a Serb. And then Conceição, I think he's Argentinian maybe. Who's like
He's like 5 feet tall.
Yeah, he's like 5 feet tall.
He's like Lil Willie.
He's like Messi. This move, like he one touch between two guys, they're not going to touch you because it's
and
a penalty.
ran around, yeah.
And then calmly passed it into the net at the far post. Winners 3-2. Winner, chicken dinner. 3-2 on the road in the Champions League. Down a man. And I'd even tell you that in the first 10 minutes, we lost our best defender.
Right.
Probably one of the best defenders in Italy. And our winger, Nico Williams.
Too bad away goals don't count twice anymore.
No, now it's just a league. But
Right.
Juventus is up there. They've got 2 wins out of 2. Listen to this. Real Madrid lost today.
Yeah, they done. Yeah,
And Bayern lost today.
yeah.
So I haven't even looked because I don't want to see where they're at in the table.
Yeah, don't. Yeah.
I don't care,
jinx
but
it,
that's
yeah.
2 wins out of 2. 1 at home, 1 on the road. We've scored 6 goals in 2 matches.
It seems like the new manager's working.
And
the young movement.
The next gen.
Yeah.
What I love and what the Italians say now is this team has some grinta. They got moxie.
Yeah, grit. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
The following segment has been brought to you by Whatever Lola Wants. Go to WLWPrivateChefs.com for information to reserve top quality chef and restaurant services in the Chicagoland area. The Sports Ball Podcast is a production of Pulpery Media, produced and edited by Ben Grimion. Marketing by Brock Ryder. Graphic design by Beck Ryder and Ben Grimion. Music by the Heisenberg Compensators.